Guys, you understood the Terraform providers, Terraform resources, right? You already spin up the Terraform through instances through Terraform, right? The same way, whatever the services, we can build or provision the AWS services through Terraform code by using resources. By using resources. As you understood, right? So if you want to launch, if you want to build EC2, you can use EC2, AWS, S3, IAM. What is that, guys? IAM, all services, all the all the services will build through Terraform, right? So I already told you, right, guys? The stack. What is a stack is nothing but environment. A stack is nothing but a environ environment. So, for example, mm, desktop, right? Yeah, I'm just opening the VS Code. Yeah. So, for example, you created just my first EC2.tf, but a stack contains environment, but that environment contains a files. A stack contains a files. So what are the files, guys? What are those? DNS.tf, main.tf, providers.tf, variables.tf, and versions.tf. Right? What is this? A stack contains main.tf, versions.tf, variables.tf, data.tf, locals.tf, versions, providers.tf. So they are segregating the code. So main.tf something like we will provide the whatever we want to launch, right? So we will provide it versions. So what are the versions we are using it? So Terraform version 1.8.0 and the AWS version 5.8. And so we can use the version start in the variables. So if you want to call, if you define a variable, something like a equal to 1, b equal to 2, and we call it so something like in the main we defined a $a$b, but the variables will be taken from the variables.tf. For example, usernames, password, that hard code information will be located in the so data dot something like a DNS data dot DNS dot locals also we can the providers. Who are the providers? If it is a Azure, if it is a AWS, if it is a GoCI, or if it is a GCP, we can segregate the code into the parts is nothing but a stack. So a stack contains the main.tf, versions.tf, variables.tf, data.tf, locals.tf, and providers.tf. For example, this is the a dev stack. This is the a dev stack, same like as a QA stack, same like as a prod stack. What is that? QA stack, prod stack. So these all are the stacks. So this stack contains your total entire dev environment contains in the files, the data will be contains in the here only. Okay. So if you do the Terraform Destroy, the entire dev stack will be destroy. We don't want to destroy everything. We want to destroy a particular S3 bucket or particular DNS record or particular EC2 instance or particular VPC. So you want to destroy. So we can use the target. I already told you, right, guys? So how do you destroy the Terraform destroy? It stack contains. Understood? This is the stack. This is the stack. So I will show it to you guys. So this is nothing but a. So this is a variable. So we are passing a admin role. Which role we are passing as, guys? So we are passing as a role, admin role, and a variable. So admin role. So variable equal to admin role. That variable information will be provided under the. So in the main.tf. Okay. So variable admin role, variable equal to AWS region, default equal to u front part. Okay. The main, if you see, what is it, guys? BlueJ. Okay. So something like you see like okay. So you see, guys. So data equal to Terraform remote state, data center, something like S3 bucket. These are BlueJ technologies. Okay. So this is the BlueJ technologies S3 bucket, guys. Okay. So this is the admin role. This is the Terraform state, guys. This is the Terraform state of the. Okay, ARN. So this is the S3 bucket. Okay. This is the S3 bucket. So this is the S3 bucket, something like this is a AWS subnet. So these all are the subnets, right? Okay. So whatever the BlueJ technologies, right? Something like we will include here. So we will provide the data dot. Data will be call it on the variables. I will show you guys. Okay. So this is a subnet. This is the entire code of the. So this is a BlueJ technologies, guys. What this is? This is the a BlueJ technologies code. Okay. So something like so what is DNS? The DNS records will be here only. The DNS records will be okay. So providers. What are the providers, guys? These are the providers. These are the providers of the roles. You see, guys, provider AWS region, var.aws.region. So the region will, where the region is specified, the region is specified in the variables. You see, variables. What is the region? The default region is U central, right? You understood, guys? The region is specified in the var dot. Var means it will call it the variables. Okay, the variables are defined in the somewhere else. So we can call it if you do if you use the var it will call it on the variables. Okay, so this is nothing but a providers. So these are the variables and versions. So what are the versions we are using? So we are using the Terraform. Terraform version is 1.0 greater than 1.0 and required providers HashiCorp PWS. What is the HashiCorp PWS? The region 5 point something like the cloud init region. So these are the versions. So we are specifying the versions in the different region, variables, providers, main, and the TF. This is nothing but a stack. These all files are containing nothing but a stack, guys. Understood? So main dot DNS dot main dot providers dot variables dot. Okay. So now we understood the stack. So every stack, this is the prod stack, this is the test stack, prod stack, dev stack, QA stack. Okay. So if you use this stack and if you run the Terraform Destroy, it will entire the cloud, the subnets, the Route 53, everything will be deleting. But I want to delete, I want to destroy a different, I want to destroy a particular service or particular subnet or particular S3 bucket. We can provide the hyphen target. Guys, understood? So this is nothing but a Terraform. No. This is nothing but a Terraform stack. Yeah. So yes. So before we call it as a just my first EC2.tf, but we are providing everything in the files. So we are providing everything in the files. Understood? I will create a same like as. What are this new folder, right? New folder where we created our so main.tf providers.tf, right? So main.tf we provided the AWS instance. So in the main.tf we just provided the resources. We just provided the resources in the main.tf, right? In the versions.tf we provided the versions. I will show you. Okay, main dot we provided just instances. Okay, providers. So we provided the in the providers files we provided the AWS region, right? Locals. There is no locals but data. So we can create the number of files based on our requirement. We can divide it the parts and keep it as a separate file. Keep it as a separate file. Guys, understood? What you guys can do, the task is you can create the Terraform stack like this, and you can copy the same as dev stack QA prod. Okay. So whatever the main, we can provide the main versions dot variables dot data dot locals dot providers dot. You guys can keep it and create a stack for the Terraform. Okay. Understood, guys? Yeah. So this is nothing but a Terraform, guys. This is nothing but a. So we have a lot, but you guys can practice. You guys can practice it. I will give you the some basic Terraform guidance. Yeah, this is the destroy. Terraform destroy allows you to destroy all the resources that created within the folder, right? That folder contains a, yeah, all these files. Everything will be destroyed. I don't want to destroy all these things. I want to destroy a specific sum. So Terraform destroy with hyphen target flag allows you to destroy the specific resources. So Terraform destroy hyphen target AWS instance underscore dot my EC2 instance. Only just my EC2 instance will be destroyed. The hyphen target option can be used on the focus Terraform attention on only a subnet of resources, combination of resource type and a local resource name. What is the combination of resource type? Resource type is AWS underscore instance, AWS underscore